There's been a lot of speculation on Hogwarts Legacy in recent months. In February, news of an art book listing by the Rolling Library pointed towards a September release date, but we've seen very little in the game since. Well, that might be about to change. Hey everyone, Blake here, and welcome back for another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget, if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything Hogwarts Legacy. There's been multiple insiders talking about Hogwarts Legacy in these past months, but without anything official, unfortunately. Whether you want to believe any of this is up to you. I'm sure most of you diehard Hogwarts Legacy fans get this. I just want to make this clear that nothing here is official. Let's first talk about someone you should be accustomed seeing here on the channel, Account NGT. This insider is most known for their leaks on Star Wars Eclipse before it was shown at last year's Game Awards. They have since been covering Hogwarts Legacy and have been reporting on Twitter. Account NGT claims something you don't see insiders say often if they aren't completely sure it's going to happen. They go on to say, and I quote, "Heard about some new stuff today. Yes, you can 100% expect a new trailer in March," end quote. For an insider to openly say this says a lot. If nothing is revealed in March, this hurts their credibility substantially. Although I do feel it's hard to say that I believe this 100%, I do believe there is a good chance we see something in the month of March. With Fantastic Beasts marketing ramping up for its release in April, what better time to promote a Wizarding World game? Hogwarts Legacy was one of the most anticipated games after being revealed, and in my opinion is still up there for a lot of us. The original trailer is highly ranked on PlayStation's YouTube channel with a whopping 28 million views. But you have to think of the hype falloff many fans may have experienced. They may have even forgot the game existed, so starting their marketing campaign at this time just makes sense. Alex from Podcast Now, like many of us, go to Twitter to talk about Hogwarts Legacy. He goes on to tweet, "5 days until supposed Hogwarts Legacy is shown. Otherwise, someone is very, very wrong. I personally am not expecting it, but we'll see," end quote. In the comments of this tweet, a reply that is sent from Troy Levitt, a former developer for Hogwarts Legacy, responds with this, neither confirming nor denying the rumor, but the timing seems about right to me. I guess we'll see, end quote. Troy has stated in the past that he does not have any insider knowledge on the game, but honestly, I take him very seriously. He has worked in the gaming industry, so he knows how things work. But he is smart for not confirming it, knowing how things can change very rapidly in the gaming industry, especially with a very controversial IP. Do I think we'll see something this March? I can't say 100% at this point. Although I find it very likely, and I want to remain fully transparent with all of you in stating what we know. If you haven't been watching my recent videos, information about boss camps and future dungeons were leaked by one of the map designers. This was quickly taken down by WB, confirming its validity. I'll leave a card at the top right if you want to check that out after this video. Something to consider as a positive is that Avalanche and WB are still advertising this game as a 2022 release. Late last year, the community manager Chandler Wood announced along with the official Avalanche Twitter, we will be getting new information for Hogwarts Legacy this year. I know most of you are just as anxious as I am and wondering when will we get this information. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there is no better time than March, or maybe even April for promotions for Hogwarts Legacy. Although this is coming from someone who doesn't have a huge marketing experience, it just makes sense, and seems to be a huge missed opportunity if they don't act on this. Harry Potter isn't going anywhere, so why not attack it with advertisements when it's at an all-time high? The argument that they are scared of backlash, I don't really see this as a valid point anymore. WB can see that for the most part, there is no backlash for Fantastic Beasts, and if there is some, they have to realize at this point there always will be. Looking at the numbers for the trailer pulled on initial reveal just shows that this is what fans want, and by no means am I saying rush this. I honestly don't feel the developers are rushed at this point. We are anxiously waiting for information and they know this. They just have to find the right time to start, and I believe this could be very, very soon. If you would like to watch my last video, be sure to click the video on the left, or if you want to watch all my Hogwarts Legacy videos in one place, click the playlist at the right of your screen now. If you enjoyed, a like rating is always appreciated, and as always, I'll see you Wizarding fans in the next video. Have a great day.